Hello, everybody, and as you can see, I'm joined by my wonderful friend Philippe Schartz, who's going to be soloist with us in the next Reading Symphony Orchestra concert. And so, Philippe, welcome and tell us all about it.
Wow, Andrew, it's so good to see you, and I can't wait because I'm going to read from a script that somebody sent me. So, I cannot wait to be with you on Saturday, the 12th of March at the Santander Performing Arts Center, working with you, playing in the beautiful concert hall. I had a look at it online. It looks fantastic. And making music together, Andrew, like we've done in the BBC a few years ago. And now I get the chance to work with you and be your invited guest, which is a real privilege. So thank you. And I hope that many people are going to come and join us because we're going to have a lot of fun.
Well, we certainly are. And it's a fantastic program. I'll just introduce a couple of things. We begin with Suppe's Light Cavalry Overture, which is a very fluffy piece, you might say, a nice, easy piece of classical music. But I want to let people know that this was the very first piece of classical music I heard as a child, and I've loved it all my life. It has so many memories for me. That happens. Our youth symphony are going to be on stage as well. They're going to be playing the Karelia Overture by Sibelius. And then we get down to something meaty. And that's you, Philippe Schartz. So what are you playing?
Well, I would like to play my favorite piece of music because the Arutiunian Trumpet Concerto, Alexander Arutiunian, was an Armenian composer. And it was composed for my absolute hero. My hero on the trumpet is a gentleman called Timofey Dokshitsa, and he was the principal trumpet of the Bolshoi Orchestra for many, many a year. He was world famous. He went everywhere when he was allowed out from the USSR at that time, but he is a hero of all of us. And Kurt Masur, famous Kurt Masur, he sort of said that he is a real musician on the trumpet. And that's what I would like to hopefully, bring across as well, that it's not about trumpet playing, it's not about brass music, but it's about music in general. And the Arutiunian is a very popular trumpet concerto among us brass players, among us trumpet players. It's very rhapsodic in the beginning. It's got a beautiful, beautiful second movement, or a quiet movement with mute, which is beautiful. It's got a fantastic cadenza at the end. It's got fireworks. It's got it all.
Well, and you're not remotely enthusiastic about it, are you, Philippe?
No.
Well, I've conducted this piece several times before, and it's great fun. And I've obviously wanted to perform this piece with you for quite a while because we were scheduled to perform it just the other year, and then the world got in the way, we might say. But I know you've got your visa there, so
Yes.
That's going to be fantastic. Now, Tell us a little bit more about yourself. What do you do the rest of the time when you're not waiting to come to Reading?
Well, I've been waiting for 2 years to come, so I'm really looking forward to that. Well, I am the section principal trumpet in the BBC National Orchestra of Wales, so we are speaking from the motherland, from Wales, and where we had the pleasure to meet and work together, and we've done some fantastic programs together. I remember our Elgar recording, really fantastic, and it's got quite good reviews. It's got very, very high critical acclaim. So that's what I do in my day job. Then I am also the trumpet teacher, a tutor at the Royal Welsh College of Music. I call myself a senior tutor because I've been there for 23 years now. I'm a tutor at the Cardiff University. I help organizing the Brass Academy, which is a really fantastic course here where we have about 100 young students, children coming to play. We have a fantastic course where we do serious music, and then in the afternoon we play a game, or we do sports, and then the most important, at 4 o'clock we always have a tuck shop. And the tuck shop is really the highlight of the day, where we all get our chocolates, and and then once we have our 3 pieces of sweets and chocolates, we swap it. We I want that, you get that, you know that. It's the most important. So I do teach, I travel a little bit, I play recitals, I do solo concerts, I enjoy making music. And especially in these days, in those silly times that we have been and still are in, I think music is really something that is very important to us. We need to communicate, we need to speak to each other, and sometimes with music, famously they say it's the language without words. We can do this, and hopefully we can bring some really wonderful emotions and a bit of relief and a bit of lovely time to everybody.
Well, the wonderful thing is, Philippe, that we have the most welcoming of audiences in Reading. They're going to love you, I know. And when enthusiasm like that walks on stage, it really communicates and transmits itself to the audience. So you'll have the meeting out of the palm of your hand, even with that totally non-Welsh accent of yours. So you're not Welsh. Where are you from?
I am actually from I think it's the center of the world. It's really sort of like, I thought it was always the fourth or the third smallest country in the world. And I was corrected. It is not. We are the 27th smallest country in the world. It's the center of Europe. So I'm going to leave it up to your audience to see where I'm from, to see whether they get it right.
Okay, well, I wanted to drop a hint there, but I won't do anything other than, actually I will. I'll let our non-soccer loving audience know that currently that nation is ranked number 1 in the world. That adds a little more confusion to it all, doesn't it? There we are. Okay, so now you're going to be coming and playing that wonderful concerto. But I know you're going to be making the most of your trip to the US, and I gather you're going to be going other places and doing some masterclasses and things like that, which is wonderful. So the US is going to get the full dose of Philippe Schartz, and that's fantastic. Now, also on the program, I mustn't forget to mention that there's a second half to the concert, so people shouldn't leave after they've heard your wonderful playing, because we'll also be playing Debussy's La Mer and a piece that I think people are often prepared to walk on water to hear, and that's Ravel's Boléro. So quite a night for everybody.
Okay. That's a beautiful program, really beautiful program.
I can't imagine a more appealing program, and so I know everybody who sees this, and even the people who don't see this, they're going to be coming to join us. So that's Saturday, March the 12th, 7:30 p.m. at the Santander Performing Arts Centre with your wonderful Reading Symphony Orchestra, myself, Andrew Constantine, conducting, and the irrepressible, incomparable Philippe Schartz as our guest soloist. Philippe, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I'm really looking forward to seeing you.